What is up, guys? ZackScott here, playing Quantum Break. This is the final act. I think there's 3 parts of this final act, and this is the part 1 at Monarch HQ. We're going to see what happens. This story is coming to an end. I believe we saw our final visual episode. I think there's 4 of those, and that's what we saw last time. And now we're going to be getting into some more gameplay, probably a lot of action. You know, Hatch is dead. Liam is guarding the
entire town
thing.
Now seems to be a disaster area.
Here we go.
And while authorities and relief workers from Monarch are redoubling their efforts, it seems everybody's working at capacity. And
time was broken, working out of sync. The city was in a state of chaos.
Jesus.
The end of time was closing in.
And you still believed you could fix it?
The solution was inside Monarch Tower. A countermeasure.
The CFR, as Monarch knew it. The key to the lifeboat protocol. Monarch's survival plan. But that didn't seem to matter to you.
I had a better plan.
Yeah, see, so his plan is better, according to him, but I mean, they have like this whole system all planned out for fixing the fracture later. Oh god, oh my god, no, the train! Man, it's awesome. That was so cool. Alright, let's get up here. That thing looks interesting. It looks like a little drone or something. I don't even know what it is. Oh shit, we better pick up some guns. I guess we're gonna be fighting maybe? Man, this thing keeps... Oh, fuck! How do I even... Jesus, fuck, that scared the shit out of me. Got him. There we go, nice. Oh god, that really did scare me. Did I hurt myself with that? I must have. Hi. Did I not even... Got him. Okay, there were 4 of them. That was a surprise. Man, after a night like that, I could go for a sizzle cola. Oh shit. Fuck off. Got him. There we go. Shit though, right? I love the action. And that hurt my hand, apparently. Anyone else still here? There's someone up there. I missed. I'll just run up the stairs and I'll do a little, Oh, fuck, there's a big dude! Oh, shit! Okay, I think I got him.
Now, where do they keep the camera?
Oh my god, okay, that scared me.
Shouldn't be too hard to find. It's the biggest damn building we're looking for.
Alright, but hold on, I think I missed like a narrative thing over here, guys. What the hell? I want one of those shotguns, please. Oh, I'll take a burst fire pistol, that's cool. What's this? Yeah, let's load up on all the ammo.
Hello, Riverport. This is Teresa Sedmak. I am sure you are aware things are very chaotic.
Things are fucked. Alright, I'm gonna keep my shotgun intact for just a bit. Looks like we are going to ramp up the action today.
Jack? I hope you can hear me.
I can.
Fiona? Is that you?
Yes. I wasn't sure if I could make this work. Listen, the CFR, it's not easy to reach, but you can access it from Serene's office. A friend of mine has unlocked the CFR chamber, but the rest of the place is still in lockdown. I think I could help you with that. Like this.
I guess you can.
Serene isn't in the building anymore, so maybe you don't have to run into him.
Huh, Serene's not in the building. Let's see.
Welcome to the international headquarters of Monarch Solutions. This state-of-the-art building has become world famous for its unique architecture and its iconic presence in the
One of 3 Chronon sources.
an unprecedented level of automation designed with both comfort and security in mind, complete with a zero-carbon footprint.
All right, we'll figure it out. I don't need a map. I'll figure it out with time.
Monarch Solutions.
Mr. Hatch! I thought you... They said you were dead.
Well, confused about many things.
Jesus, what the hell is he even talking about? Oh, I bet he was mentioning something else. All right, so I'm gonna look around down here.
Buildings in lockdown. The hell is that?
What the hell does the building in lockdown mean? Does it mean I
Poor
can't?
bastard doesn't know anything about the train crash. Hope he doesn't have a heart attack when time resumes.
Yeah, train crashing in here. There's gonna be a lot of shit to worry about. That's for truth. All right. Shit. Got him.
Thank God. Right. Paul's office.
All right, Paul's office is which way? There's some people up over here. Look at them. I can go around. Monarch radio note won't work in stutters. Radio waves get stuck, same as everything else. Use stutter proofed hardline terminals instead. Interesting. That's an intel objective. What's up, guys? How's it going? Computers seem to be working still. Hey, Pablo.
All right. How am I getting to Paul's office?
Well, what was this? I think it's getting close. You better get your ass to a stutter-proofed area. I still can't believe this is real. And hey, if you do see that Jack Joyce asshole, just run, dude. Okay? See you when the dust clears. I guess. Stay safe, man.
I really don't want to go outside.
Me neither. Shifter alert. The lifeboat security protocols are now in full effect. Our stutterproofing has failed.
Understand what's happening.
And we do have reports of shifters in the building. Fucking fuck. Do not approach shifters alone. Fuck. God, that is so fucking scary, man. I'm gonna be happy if they don't show the shifters, honestly, because it's already freaking me out as I'm just walking
What's going
around
on here? Thought I'd run into organized resistance.
Monarch shifted gears. There's this survival program, and you're either in it or you're irrelevant. So everybody's just scrambling, and Serene's acting weird. Nobody knows what's going on. Everybody's just waiting for it all to end. But you're gonna keep that from happening, right?
Maybe. I don't fucking know. Alright, let's go in here. I would like for that, for me to save the world. That is my ideal. I'm growing more stubble as time passes.
Paul had the key to fixing the fracture all along, but he didn't see it.
There was nothing to see. He believed the fracture couldn't be fixed. That's why he used the countermeasure, the CFR.
Is that a
to create
shifter?
the lifeboat.
Holy shit, look down there. What's going on down there? Is that a fucking shifter? Oh my god, what the shit is fucking happening? Oh my god, I'm freaking scared. Oh no, it is a shifter. Fuck me. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Damn.
They just fucking turned this into a horror game. I'm gonna be so scared. Oh no. No, 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 no. Please no, no shifters. Martin Hatch. Martin Hatch has been detained and is the authority over Monarch Solutions and its employees along with his security clearance to be rescinded. I'll deal with him when I'm done with the present crisis. Okay. Well, we'll see how that goes.
Those men died fighting something that lives outside of time.
The very reason our weapons program was built. Serene knew they were coming.
Weapons weren't doing the trick.
For real.
Mr. Hatch, sir. I mean, if I deactivate the stutterproofing system, won't that, if time stops again, then the building will be...
Let me worry about that.
It's just that I'm really not sure this is okay. Couldn't we just check with somebody?
Do I have to look up your home address?
Shit.
No, sir.
I'll do it. See that you do.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I guess these are better. They keep offering these to me.
Fiona, can you get this door open for me?
I think so. Sorry, this isn't quite my forte. I know a guy who did some sneaky stuff. Oh, never mind. That's it. Be careful. You'll have company in there.
Fuck, what? I'll have company in here? Okay. Got him. Okay. Oh, fuck. Who's shooting me? Oh, man. Got him. Oh, he's left. Oh, shit. There's another one. Got him. Okay, god damn though. Alright, I was thinking company as in scary shit, you know what I mean? Oh shit, they're up there. Oh fuck though. Oh fuck me. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Oh fuck.
Is that all you got?
Don't taunt them, please. Please don't taunt them. Oh my god. I'm freaked out right now. Here we go. Run. Are these the guys I gotta shoot in the back or something? Oh, fuck me. Fuck me. Fuck me. Fuck me. Big time. This is a real fight. Alright, running over here, maybe. Oh shit, I can't run. Help! I am trying to run right now. Oh, fuck me. Oh, shit. Fuck! I'm looking for places to hide. Shit. Fuck me. Oh my god. Can I please get an amen or something? Can I get a fucking... Oh my god. Oh my god. This is literally the worst. Alright. Alright, hold on. Alright, I'm here. I'm gonna try to run behind him. Oh, fuck. Oh my god. I'm so fucked, dude. Oh my god. I'm gonna switch weapons. Alright, this is tough stuff. We know how to fight him, it's just tough. Where's he looking? Where's he looking? I think he's trying to get me. This is nowhere near ideal. I keep getting shot like a little bit. I think I got one. I think I officially got one. Okay, good. Good work. Okay, this is very tough stuff. Alright, he's over there. Yeah, it doesn't do shit. Shit, I thought I had a clear shot at him. And I kind of did. I think I got him. No, I think he's still alive. Fuck. Oh boy. Alright, hold up, hold up, hold up. This isn't over yet. This is great, actually. Did I get him that yet? Nope. Fuck me. Oh, shit. Alright, this is a tough fight, but I know what to do. I've had this fight before, like a couple times. Not with two of them at once, but one of them's already down, so it's as good as it gets, really, honestly. I think I got him. There we go.
Oh, God. Gotta get the countermeasure.
For real. Holy shit. That was tough. Okay. So what are we looking at? There's got to be stuff around here to explore. Unless they didn't do that for me. Here we go. Got everything refilled. There's got to be some narrative things.
The Monarch PR machine was going strong. The public believed that they were doing what the police force couldn't. Protecting them from a terrorist threat. From
Nice.
You.
Info warfare. See, Charlie wouldn't cover details. Paint troublemakers as bleeding heart extremists. Interesting. All right. What else is over here? There's got to be more boards than that, right? There's something up here. What the hell is this? That looks like a thing. Oh, here, wait, here's something right here. What is this?
You told me that Hatch had Paul's full support. I saw otherwise.
There was a temporary misunderstanding.
Huh. Interesting. What else do we have? Anything else over here before I go? I mean, it's not unusual to start missing stuff, but I don't really want to miss things. I feel like I've explored this area enough. I think. All right, let's just go.
Fiona, I'm trying to get to the Sky Bridge.
Skybridge. You're in marketing right now. That's okay. Yeah, I think I got it. Hey, Jack, be careful. There's something really weird going on.
I know. Jesus fuck, you're scaring me.
Monarch was scrambling. Paul's empire was falling apart all around me. I'd never seen anything like it. But Paul had. That's what he was preparing for all those years. He didn't do a very good job.
Well, can't fault the man for fucking trying. Jesus Christ. Alright, I don't see anything over here. Sorry, I keep looking, hoping that, you know, I'll see something of interest.
Holy shit.
I know, right? This looks pretty terrible. It looks like it's more powerful than I can be. So I keep going to this mode. I wish they wouldn't I wish they wouldn't reset. Freaking scary shadows here. Alright, where are we? Where are we at with this? Got it. Alright, there are some computers over here. What? What was that? Time stabber. Jesus, fuck. Oh my god. Oh, yes! Yes! Oh my gosh. Why isn't Sophia responding? How do I scroll? Okay, I'm already at the bottom, I guess. Okay. Hi, Sophia. Still haven't heard from you about my screenplay. I know you're busy with all your work, but this is really taking off in a big way, so let's try to get going on this, okay? I know this is going to be huge, so I just went ahead and mortgaged my house to make this reality. It's my dream, and I'm going to follow my dream, and once I get the Kickstarter going, this thing's going to pay me back for the mortgage, so no problem. I already shot a short promo thanking for the KS campaign. Let me know what you think. I'm going to star in it, but I've got a really cool part for you, too, if you want it. You'd be perfect for it. Also, like I said, I'm going to need that science feedback stuff soon. Let me know ASAP. I hope Bruce Livingstone is in the lifeboat. I really do. That would be so freaking cool if he's in the lifeboat. That is a freaking scary situation with the shadows. So yeah, we did that already. We did that. We got some stuff over here.
They have a time machine here? Shit. This is where they brought the university core. This is Paul's machine.
Monarch paperweight with notes.
Looks like they have it on the top floor.
Ensure personally that CFR chamber is secure. It's another intel object. I don't know what the difference is between the intel objectives and the narrative objectives, but I'm just kind of going along with them. Like, okay, yeah, that makes sense. What's over here? A confession to Paul Serene from Bernard Riker. Jesus. Sir, I know you won't have a chance to read this email until you return to HQ, but I have turned this over in my head repeatedly. I see no other option but to let you know what I've done. I've deactivated the stutterproofing at the building. I had maintenance access and I used it, but I want you to know I did under tremendous duress. Martin Hatch left me no choice. He threatened my family and I didn't know what else to do. I still don't. I know there are shifters out there. The stutterproofing is gone, and I don't have a chronon harness, so technically I'm safe. The shifters only exist in stutters, and when one of those hits, I freeze, just like the rest of the world. So whatever happens during the stutter, I'm safe, barring some kind of a desynchronization-related accident. What that means, though, is that when I blink, I'm here, and the next one, there's 2 dead strikers on the floor, dead because of me. Their blood all over me from nowhere. I'm looking at them right now, typing this on my phone. I can smell the blood and, I don't know, ozone, I guess, and smoke. Their gears sparking. They'd be alive if I hadn't. I'm sorry. I think I'm hyperventilating. He's typing really well, by the way. No typos, no nothing for, you know, hyperventilating. Just saying. You can't trust that fucker, sir. I know you're close, but I think he's as evil as they come. We're talking about Hatch, right? Yeah. Okay. So sorry, sir. I'm not making excuses. I know I fucked up. I don't know how to deal with this. I've always respected your drive and dedication. You have no idea. But I don't have those things. I'm just an engineer. Too much for me. If you come back and fix things, please look after my family. They didn't have anything to do with this. Bernard Riker, Senior Chronon Tech. Fuck, dude. You fucked it up. Oh my god, there's like a million things over there. What the fuck? Alright. What are we doing? Are we good? Do I need to go in any of these rooms? Final chronon source of this act. After I grab it, I'll probably do any sort of upgrades that I might deem necessary. Alright, it's over there. In that room. Just slide through, don't worry about it. The thing's gonna crush you, dude. You're gonna lose your arm. Oh shit, there's that one up there? Holy fuck. Everyone's dead. Is that one up there? kill me. Oh my god, fucking kill me. Oh shit. Oh my god. Why didn't he kill me? I just gotta know why he did not kill me.
What the fuck was that thing?
Oh my god, damn it.
The train.
All personnel, stay clear of the lower levels. There's a possible hazard. Repeat, stay clear of the lower levels. There appears to be a train crashed into the building. The situation is under control.
It's
All
fine.
personnel should remain in secure areas. There are intruders in the building. Repeat, remain in secured areas.
They call me a little old intruder? I don't think so.
Another door I need help with, Fiona.
You're at Serene's office. Good. Just a second. This one's a little tricky. Serene's got access to the CFR chamber, and there's going to be a pretty dangerous guy there guarding. Got it. Just be careful, okay?
Pretty dangerous guy guarding it. Fuck.
Paul was already gone, but he left behind the one thing I needed.
Alright. Who is this from? Okay, I'll fucking read this because it seems important. Untitled note. I've left this message here for you to find so that soon when the time comes and I ask you to choose, you can do so with your eyes open and with some hint of understanding. I have no secrets, and the only things I choose to omit are the ones that you, in your current limited state, would not be able to grasp no matter how hard I try to make you understand. I've walked down the same path you are. Is this me from my future self? I've walked down the same path you are on now. Once, from your perspective, a long time ago, although time no longer had such meaning to me, I too came in contact with a time machine. In my case, it was a man-made device, but a natural one in a cave. It should come as to no surprise, really, that such things exist, much like natural nuclear reactors do exist, such as the now defunct ones at Oklo, Africa. After all, the Meyer-Joyce field has its irregularities. I too became chronon active. I developed chronon syndrome. In a time, I too lost control and became a shifter. Became at once everything and nothing, was everywhere and nowhere, died countless deaths, and was still alive. My every probability, every possibility happening at once. I promise I would not lie, and thus I tell you, the noise and the pain and the rage were more than anyone could suffer and not go insane. I burned in this fire for a long time. There were brief moments of awareness in this endless nightmare, different versions of certain key moments in my life that I found myself reliving again and again. Trying to make things right, like a puzzle, on and on and on. I'm convinced that the stutters and the end of time saved me, for those were the only places, the only times where I could even briefly stop and rest and slowly find focus and control again and ultimately master the state. Not emerge from it, not be cured, not go back to what I was before, for there is no such thing, but to learn to be in one place and everything everywhere at once. My perception is altered, like that of someone who has seen a perceptual illusion and discovered that the picture is both a young girl and an old woman at the same time. Once you see them both, you can never not see them. We are such limited beings. We play with just one piece, on just one square, on an endless chessboard, just one life, one timeline, and an infinite multiverse of possibilities. Am I an exception? The only one who has found his way to the other side? Or is this just a shifter's brief dream before a stutter collapses? There are other shifters, you, your best friend who is now your mortal enemy, Dr. Kim, others, some of whom you know, it doesn't matter who, because they're gone, and when they emerge, if they ever emerge, they will not be who they were, just as I am not who I was before. I've done my part in helping you achieve this state. If time is an ocean with a frozen surface, then the stutters and the end of time are holes in that ice, opportunities to come up for air. I have a plan, it's already in motion, but it would be futile to try to explain it to you, like trying to explain 3 dimensions to someone who can only see one. But make no mistake, I do not look down on you. I strive for humility even as I shift this world from one state to another. I will make this possible. I stand in between. I don't see myself as a gate. I remain humble. I'm something smaller. A hatch. Is it... is his name Hatch by any chance? Anyway. Oh, what's this?
We have a mission. Prep the chopper.
Ready to lift off in 15, sir. What's the profile?
Full tactical complement. And we're going to need a tech squad for assembly. I'll brief them on the way.
Copy that. Good hunting, sir.
So is that the girl that's interviewing me? Like the kind of doing some narration as well? Chronon source might still be here or around the corner. Here we go. I'm at Serene's desk. Ooh, how it feels to sit at this desk. I guess, I don't know. Here we go. Rolls his
My
eyes.
office alarm went off. Is that you skulking around, Jack?
Fuck you. I'm done playing games. I'm here for what you stole.
Yes, of course.
The CFR.
Of course.
If you understood just how much depended on that, you'd leave it alone. But I know you don't care.
You're right. I don't. And it looks like you're not here to stop me.
Yes. Yes, everything will play out as it has to play out. I'll see you very soon, Jack.
All right. He just threw away his phone. He's not going to need phones in the future. When there's no time. Can't make phone calls. Oh no, Bradbury swimming pool. They're going there. What kind of art is that?
Dancing your tune, you crazy bastard.
But there is someone here guarding it, right? That's what we've seen the cutscene. We know that is exactly what's happening.
It was just a couple of minutes between stutters. The countermeasure was Paul's prize. Everything he built was based on Will's device. His plan depended on it. You better believe I look forward to taking it from him.
Only one of Serene's treatments survived the explosion. His time was running out.
So was everybody else's.
All right, so obviously what I would like to do is finish up exploring. Don't worry about it, we're on schedule. Your time machine core from the university has been transported to the HQ, and it's currently being installed. Anyway, I know you don't actually intend to use the time machine, but should you ever need it, all we need to do is deploy the corridor. It's actually all hooked up now. They did a time machine relocation. Jesus, fuck. Hold on. There's a lot to read. Basically, Paul, we now have finalized the plans for acquiring and transporting the time machine core from the university lab. I'm quite uncomfortable with all this, Paul. I understand your reasoning. I know the stakes are high, but I don't want to see anybody hurt. It's antithetical as my role as a scientist. We will transport the core directly to the Monarch Tower via ground route. Okay. Jesus. I understand why you feel this way, but this isn't something I take lightly. It's my experience that time travel only complicates things. And while my own trip through time has given us great opportunities, it also set me on this path. I want to control it, not use it. That said, I want to have the machine ready to use for emergencies. My foreknowledge of future events will end very soon, and it might prove to be useful to have the option of obtaining more detailed information from the future. Obviously, given that the furthest you could go back is the machine's activation at the university, visiting the past seems fairly useless. Also, ensure that the machine is heavily guarded at all times. Nobody is allowed to operate the machine besides myself. As for the Joyce brothers, I intend to give William the option of joining us, if possible, but I know him. He's very stubborn. As for Jack, I'm not too worried about him. It took me a long time to master my abilities, so Jack shouldn't be a major problem unless he manages to use stutters to escape the area. Luckily, stutters should be still very rare in these early stages of the fracture. I'm sorry to have to involve you in something like this. So this is from before. All right. Aw, she asked him for dinner, but she didn't even answer. I know you're exceptionally busy, that the time is almost up, but I was hoping you'd have time for dinner. He says, please update me on our progress. So sad. Turn down. Alright, there's going to be a stutter, or whatever it's called, a chronon source.
Paul spent a long time running Monarch in secret. It probably didn't help with that whole disconnected from reality thing.
So, I wish my memories, this is Serene's Surface. This is Microsoft Surface. I wish my memories about the end of time were clearer, but it was anything but clear time in my life. And the world was such a jumble. And it didn't help that she kept chasing me, trying to kill me. Beth Wilder, one of my own people. It was her all along. Even then, trapped in the end of time, as little as I understood about what was going on, I could tell she wasn't like me, that she didn't have the powers I did. Of course, I had no idea it was a device I would eventually have my people develop. I suppose I should appreciate the irony that it was her chronon harness, my own chronon harness, that it gave me the idea for the lifeboat protocol. Back then when Wilder and I played our game of cat and mouse at the end of time, if I hadn't an ounce of the control over my powers that I do now, things would have turned out very differently between the two of us. She was strong and had the training, and I was young and weak and scared. Even so, my abilities gave me an edge. I was lucky she didn't have the full striker gear. She was the one with the upper hand. I didn't learn to properly control. I didn't learn to properly control my. You don't need the learn to learn part. I didn't learn to properly control my abilities until much later. Control didn't come easy. I thought we could contain. Okay, boulder fracture affecting him too. I thought we could contain him. It cost us dearly. It's not a mistake I will make again. About me. It's another intel objective again. Oh, there we go. Is this a painting? Is this another Toto? Here we go. I don't see the Toto signature. This just looks like a blur of something terrible, honestly. There's like a million screens down there. All right. Let me take a look at my upgrades, because how do I do it? No, diary and upgrades. Okay. I have Time Rush, Time Blast, all maxed out. Time Vision, Time Stop. We could increase the size. It costs 4 to do so. Got it. Time Dodge. We could increase this one. It costs 4. Next costs 7. Time Shield Power costs 6. Let's do extra time dodges. Let's do that. That sounds fun. There we go. So technically, I'm guessing I can go. Oh, I can't use my time dodge right now. Has to be combat time. Fine. Let's go down here. There looks like a lot of shit to look at. Just checking to see if there's anything in the corner here. I could go for a brewski. I won't do a brewski though. No way. I can't be time drunk. Alright, what's this?
17 years, he lived through twice. All of it mapped out, from memory.
He knew the market trends before they occurred. He had the tools to make a fortune, and he did.
Nice. End of time. Lifeboat entry. Hold on, I'm curious what this means for us. Okay, yeah, there's 9/11. I'm glad they kept 9/11 in, just for the realism. I'm curious, like, what happens here? Events unknown. Chronon sickness, permanent cure. Shifter testing, fracture begins. Anti-shifter weapons delivery, lifeboat final construction complete. Lifeboat entry. Fracture solution, end of time. Stutters reach violent levels. Solution to fracture, earliest estimated delivery, 17 subjective years after ET phase 3 complete, end of time prep. So we don't know what happens then. Alright, well, let's take a look right here.
Paul told me that he tried to change things. Failed. What he'd seen, it broke him. And I'd seen Beth go down the same path, but Paul, it consumed him.
Yeah, I'm still curious if we can actually change things. Quantum Ripple Research Unit to Paul Serene. Paul and Martin, I know you've both been arguing that the Quantum Ripple Casualty Research Subdivision has great potential, and we should keep it funded. I must once again implore you to reconsider, albeit that this technology is impressive. Yes, we could trace actual events from their small inception point to the actual consequences, very much in keeping with the basic chaos theory concept of the butterfly flapping its wings, but, well, so what? Every single thing that happens in this universe is the result of such a chain of events. Being able to see the chain offers no real insight to anything due to the very randomness of the process. Furthermore, it's utterly misleading. You could say that some tiny event or tiny decision in my life yesterday led me to writing this email, and that's technically true, but so did some tiny event or tiny decision in my life 15 years ago. It's all a chain. The event yesterday didn't take place in a vacuum. It didn't come out of nowhere, so what's the point? We have no control over it, we don't get to direct it, and we get no useful information out of it. Also, again, this is the type of thing, like, this decision, like, if you don't have any sort of control, you know, like, it's all part of a chain, you know, and are they saying that, like, this decision is firm and that has to happen, or do you actually get a choice? I'm still a little confused on if they're stating that there's actually a choice, because, you know, you have two characters now, Paul and Beth, who have tried to change things and it just couldn't happen. It just could not happen. So is there choice, or is it just you can only do one thing? You just cannot change things. The entire program is an unforgivable waste of Monarch resources. I don't mean money, but it doesn't really matter. I know we can afford that. Weird. Okay. That's only 13 of 18 narrative objectives found, so we're getting a lot of story pumped out here. The statue is... Put my face in that. Boom! Yeah! Alright. Jesus. Secure the countermeasure. Will do. Let me just look at everything else
Dr.
first.
Amaral was the one thing keeping Paul alive, but reading through their exchanges, there was something more than professional going on.
Oh, yeah.
That's not my place to comment on.
I'm afraid I may lose him. She's basically saying that what happens? Will he become a shifter when the treatments, you know, stop working or whatever? She's afraid that she'll lose him. So yeah, there's something going on. Who cares?
Paul was a powerful man, the leader of an empire. But behind the veil, he was a dying man. The signs were clear.
Well, yeah. Signs were clear. I mean, the viewers, me, we know that. We've even got to see that from Paul's point of view.
Last chance to walk away, Joyce.
Jesus. What is that noise?
Just one of you. Rip. Look, you have to realize you're not going to keep me from the CFR. You don't look like you're in any shape for this.
Jeez, I gotta go fight him?
Have it your way. Of course he's going to those fucking things.
I can't use my powers. Can I? Can't use any of my powers? Oh shit. What's he doing? That was pretty easy. I thought it was gonna be a mega boss fight.
Fuck you. I've got too much writing on this. You're not going anywhere.
Did he freeze in time? I would at least move a little bit over. I don't know. So weird, man. That was way easier than I thought it was gonna be.
Seeing that face put it into perspective. They were all misled, manipulated to believing they were doing what was right, what was necessary.
Liam Burke made his choice.
Liam Burke was an
lifeboat
unnecessary
revolved
casualty.
around the countermeasure.
Oh, Jesus.
One of way too many. He knew Will would try to take it back. That's why he was killed. He knew I'd try to do the same eventually.
Clearly, he was right.
Okay. People, because there seems to be a certain lack of clarity about when it's appropriate for someone to enter the CFR chamber and mess with the chronon field regulator, and because I just had to fire Kevin Janeway because he did that exact thing, let me remind you of the proved CFR procedure. Do not touch the CFR, period. I may touch the CFR because I'm the lead technician in charge of it. Dr. Sophia Amaral may touch the CFR because she's her head of research and she knows what she's doing. Mr. Paul Serene may touch the CFR because he's Paul fucking Serene and it's his CFR. Nobody else touches the CFR. Alright. It's basically just going on and on. Very passive aggressive. Well, I guess pretty just straight up aggressive. On occasion, some enormously lucky individuals who have been personally trained by me and are proven to be very, very dependable and incredibly good at their jobs who don't have a track record of trying to enter the CFR chamber like paint-huffing imbeciles because they just wanted to take a closer look at it, and who have remembered to bribe the lead technician in charge of the CFR with Tom Waits tickets may be given written instructions to perform specific procedures on the CFR. That will be a great honor and a sign of significant degree of trust, and those people should be accorded all professional respect and an appropriate degree of brown-nosing and or passive-aggressive displays of envy by their peers. Or to put it another way, you do not touch the CFR unless you want to join Kevin in the how to stop being an arrogant dumb shit who jeopardizes the only hope of a future for the entire human race because his mansplaining ass thought what the CFRs really needed was a random dude who knew better self-improvement course down at the unemployment office, because I'm sure is where we all believe he was escorted by those armed men. There are no exceptions to this. The entire lifeboat protocol depends on the CFR being present, properly connected and functioning normally. You do not want to jeopardize this. This is bigger than any of us, and we are not here to fuck around. Lauren McStevenson, lead CFR tech. Jesus. 3 more narrative objectives if I can find them. Here we go. There's one over here.
They'd stockpiled all the chronon particles from ground zero to keep the lifeboat running.
Enough to hopefully last until a proper solution was discovered.
So basically it says to limit the use of chronon technology. Because, you know, they need it. They need those chronons, my friends. Alright, anything over here to worry about? There's like a backpack over here that I could refill my ammo with. Where do I need to go? Okay, this way. This way is fine. I hope I didn't miss out on any narrative opportunities, but again, I do acknowledge it's possible. Let's see what happens.
Fiona, I'm at the CFR chamber. Door's locked.
That's way above my access level. But since my friend disabled security earlier, I should be able to do this. Listen, I don't really know what the plan is, but it's all up to you now.
Alright, thank you.
It was like walking into a shrine. This was
There'd
our
been
holy
some
relic.
kind of struggle in the chamber. I didn't know the details. Somebody cleaned it up.
A man named Charlie Wincott. I believe he chose to take a stand. Unfortunately, it ended badly for him.
Mm-hmm. Well, it seems to be that kind of work environment.
Yep, it's Charlie. Sorry, Charlie. Alright, here we go. What's this? Personal notes in the CFR. Dr. Henry Kim. This thing feels like a conundrum wrapped in a puzzle. It's an incredible piece of technology, and I feel like we're only scratching the surface of what it can do. The chronon field regulator, as I've decided to call it, is a little miracle. How such a small device can do so much is beyond me. I know it taps into the Meyer-Joyce field, but I don't know how. My experiments just show it can do it. The task I've been set by Mr. Serene has frankly stumped me for years. Knowing that what we observe as the passage of time is just the result of chronon particles being constantly generated within the Meyer-Joyce field is a simple fact that I've been aware of for a long time, but being able to manipulate those particles in a meaningful way, well, that's another question. The mechanics of the situation are clear, almost frustratingly so. In a zero-state environment, there are no chronon particles, and thus time is frozen. The idea of artificially flooding an area with chronon particles to enable the passage of time is the obvious solution, but actually finding a way of doing that, that's something else. Well, Ground Zero has solved the former problem for us. We're almost up and running, and very soon we have the ability to harvest chronon particles at useful rates. Unfortunately, I don't know how it does it. I don't have a clue, and I don't know how to effectively control these effects. I will be able to miniaturize the technology to allow my for personalized devices with the same effect. There's so many challenges here, one of which is any significant volume of stutter-proofed space will incur an unacceptably high drain on chronon particles. In any case, I'm hopeful that I will figure out this problem soon. I'm hoping to be able to use the CFR itself to regulate the flow of chronon particles. I'm still looking into it. One thing at a time. We've already made great progress, and I will say that Mr. Serene's been quite complimentary with these successes, so I think he'll give us the time we need. I'll be honest, the CFR is becoming a bit of an obsession for me. I wish I could sit down and have that conversation and just ask those questions. How did he build it? What's this actually for? But I've been denied that opportunity. A part of me wants to open up the CFR and get to the bottom of it, but the potential consequences terrify me. We've already seen what it can do if unleashed. So as it is, I've only dared to open up a bit of the casing to get a rough idea of some of the engineering inside. It's amazing work, and it has certainly been a lesson in humility for me. I still have a lot to learn. If we succeed in our mission, the world will not soon forget the name of Dr. Henry Kent. Well, I think maybe they would. Did I get everything? Is there one more little piece? Is this like an investigative clue? What's the deal? Charlie when caught. Yep, dead. That's an intel objective. It looks like I may have missed a narrative thing, which sucks. I don't know where it would be. Stuff like that happens, though. Unless, I'm supposed to just grab it and go. Maybe that is a narrative object. I don't know. Anyway. I hate, playing... I mean, I don't hate it, but when I play games like this, I kind of get, like, the completionist feel in my head. Like, I gotta complete all this stuff. And then, sometimes when I don't, I'm like, I just one off. Here we go.
It took 11 years for Will to build the countermeasure. Beth died for it. And I knew it could fix the fracture.
This fucking thing.
Problem was, I didn't have a clue how to use it. The only person who did
just push the button.
Was dead. But Monarch had a way of getting to him before that ever happened.
The university time machine. You've got the core here.
Ooh, I could go back.
Monarch had built their own time machine above the CFR chamber. That's where I needed to go.
I wonder
if you still believed you could go back and save your brother.
Yes.
Yes. I did. Duh. Reach the time machine. Here we go. I'm trying to push it. I wonder if this is the end of the part. Could be. Oh boy. I like this game a lot. It's very cool. Doesn't get like a ton of views though, like my other,
Paul took the core
videos
of
do.
the time machine from the university, hooked it up to his own machine. It was part of his sick desire for control, but that gave me one last shot at fixing things. I could go back, maybe get to Will before Paul killed him. And if I could get the countermeasure in Will's hands, maybe I could still turn everything around.
But apparently not, because you're being questioned by, what, that girl? Oh shit. There's a bunch of shit all around here. What the fuck? This is like gonna be a fight, isn't it? This is gonna be a big fucking fight. Alright, I need to find a backpack because I'm happy with my weapons. Oh my god. I would laugh if this is not a fight, because there's just so much shit all around that can explode. So a large part of me...
The core was set, the machine was prepped. I had to put the corridor in place.
I'd be really happy if this is not a fight. But it's probably a fucking fight. I keep pressing that because I keep thinking that I would see like a final narrative objective to do. You know what I mean? Oh, maybe this is it. Or maybe not. Maybe this is just a button to press.
Okay, this should do it.
Deploying the corridor. Phase 1 underway. Please clear all personnel from the office.
Oh, fuck off. All right. All right, where are they? Where are they? Where is he? There's one. What? What? All right. Yes, got one with melee. This weapon's gonna be pretty fucking cool.
Target is at our location. Over. Copy. All units have contact with the target.
Oh god. I suck at aiming. How am I fucking... Oh, you know what? Why the hell would I use this? I got like a whole group of people. Oh, fuck me. Oh my god, that guy was really a heavy hitter.
Stay sharp. We gotta find him.
Shit, shit.
He's still here.
Yep, I am. Alright, here we go, all the way over here. Oh god. Is he dead? The backpack might have some stuff over there. There we go, beautiful work. Alright, is it everyone else dead? No, there's a guy up there. Last one!
Corridor now ready for insertion. Thank you for your patience.
Oh, you're welcome, you very slow machine lady. Machine was ready. I just needed to put in the date.
Going back to the 80s. No, where's the date? Where did I put in the date? Thank you, you very slow machine lady. Okay, here we go. What
Earliest I could go back to was the time that the core was first activated. At the university.
But that he's
Not much time to rescue your brother.
I didn't have a choice.
You better be as advertised.
Alright, here we go. Well, next time we'll find out what this means. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for every like and comment. I'll see you then. Goodbye. I'm ZackScott. Subscribe if you have not. If you like this video and want to help this channel grow, all you got to do is click the like button below. Thanks so much for watching. Check out more of my videos, and if you want to find me on your favorite social network, check the links in the description. And here's Otto. That's Egon. Those are my cats.